Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Just going to do a quick post-match reaction for Manchester United's game tonight. We beat Real Sociedad by 1-0 in Spain. So 3 points, but it's not enough to top the group. We needed to score 2 goals or win by 2 goals tonight to make sure we top the group, but we haven't been able to do that. So now it means we after Christmas we will have to have a playoff up against a team from the Champions League. So yeah, there's some really tough teams that we could possibly face. Barcelona, Juventus, Ajax are probably the standout ones. And United, we never do it the easy way, do we? And means the next 2 games, which is really frustrating. Not really because we will play a big team. It's more because we could have had these 2 weeks where we could have catched up on some games in the Premier League, but that's going to get pushed back now even further. I'm not sure when they're going to get played. There's basically fixtures all I think every week now. I'm not sure when the next time we'll have a break. To fit in these Leeds and Palace games. So yeah, we've not made it easy for ourselves, but it's what it is now. We've got to look at the game tonight. After scoring quite early on, it was a bit frustrating that we didn't build on that and go and get the second and third maybe even. And I think we played well in the first half. We got the goal and I think we controlled it, but we didn't really create that many chances today. It's been games this year or this season where we've actually dominated the game and created chances at the same time. But tonight we didn't really do that. We dominated the game, but didn't really create that many chances. It was that final ball that was missing. And I can't really think of that many chances we really created, even though we were on top, especially in the first half. And then the more the game went on, Real Sociedad started to time waste. No big surprise. I expected them to do that. And and then they're obviously playing for the 1-0 then. Didn't really even try. They do had a few chances, I guess, half chances. De Gea had to make a pretty decent save. But I thought defensively we were really solid tonight. That's one positive that we've got to take up from that tonight. That we've got another clean sheet. I think that's 6 clean sheets in 7 now or something like that. So it's really good. And it's just our the end where we can't score goals, and it's just very frustrating. Especially tonight because it's a game where we needed more than 1 goal. In the league, 1-0's been okay because that's what what am I if you win 1-0 or 5-0 in the league? It's 3 points. But for a game like this, and not just even tonight, I would say actually the whole group. We should have scored a lot more goals, especially against Nicosia and Sheriff. They're probably the games now where we probably look back on and think, there were 2 goals in any of those games. Any of those 4 games, we scored 2 more goals, and we're top the group tonight. So you can look at this game, but you also have to look at other games as well. But as I said, we'll do it the hard way. Typical United, always have to do it the hard way. It's going to be a tough game, in the next round. But we'll obviously see who we get on Monday when the draw's made. And we don't really have to think about it too much because that won't be played till like February, I think it is. So we'll see who we get, and then we'll obviously have the World Cup. We got 2 more games, and then the World Cup, and then we'll have a couple of months of Premier League and FA Cup and football, and then we'll focus on that. Just standout performer. My standout performer for tonight and the game. Probably have to give it to Garchano. His only second start for Manchester United. His first was obviously last week against the same team at home, and he impressed that in that game as well. And tonight he obviously got his goal tonight, which he really deserved. I love Garchano. He runs at the defenders. He's got really good pace. And I think he's got a great future. I think he's taken time for him to get into the team. I think he's had some problems with his attitude. I think that's what he mentioned, and I think that's why he's not been playing. Because I was really surprised why he wasn't playing, even coming off the bench this season. But it's great to see him now, And yeah, I think he's got some great people behind him. I think the manager and the coaching staff, have done well with him. And I think, yeah, he's got them people behind him. And I think also, in the team, Ronaldo, I think he's definitely someone that you can look up to. And yeah, he's a great role model. I'm not sure how long Ronaldo will be there for, but, he's a great role model. Someone to look up to. And yeah, you just got to obviously keep learning. There's obviously still a lot more to learn. He's obviously still quite young. But, as long as he just keeps learning, listening to the coaches, and he'll have a great future at the club. It was kind of one of those where, I think he might stand up before, but everyone else, did okay. I think Luke Shaw again was great, Martinez, but they've been great the last few weeks, so I was not really surprised, and it was just good to see them keep that up, really, if anything, not really surprised they did well. It's just nice that we're actually seeing people actually not just have one good game and then one bad game, put 4 or 5 really good games in a row now, and I think that whole back four tonight did really well, actually. Yeah, Lindelof was really good. I think he's just made up the manager's decision. If it wasn't already made up, that he is definitely the fair choice. I think he brings a lot more calmness to that back four. Him and Maguire, it's out of them two, and I think he definitely brings out the calmness much better than Maguire does. It was crazy to see how Maguire come on up front. It was kind of at the end, we were just kind of just, there wasn't really much plan. There was just kind of hope for the ball forward and hope for the best, and it could have paid off, but it wasn't to be, was it? But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get off now. It was, obviously good to get the win, but yeah, frustrating that we went out to top the group. But as I said, it's what it is, and we'll move on to the next game, which is back in the Premier League on the weekend against Aston Villa. And then we also play them again in midweek. Before then, we play Wolves. Sorry, not Wolves. It's Fulham. It's Fulham away before we head off to the World Cup. But yeah, anyway, guys, hope you all have a good night. Give us a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.